What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Weekend Freight, where I'm going to cover the nation and find the freight. And I know I've been missing the last couple weeks, guys. I've had a lot going on, so yeah, I got to get back in the swing of things and start making videos. But today we're going to cover van national load counts. It is the 21st. It's currently 5:12 p.m. So I'm about to cover today and tomorrow. So I like to start right here before I get into the real nuts and bolts of the video, where I'm going to look at the load counts of the states, different loads going in and out, or say trucks going in and out. Like, say Arizona, for example, showing 862 loads or trucks headed in and only 286 to come out. So that tells you right there, there's not a lot of freight in Arizona at the moment. There's simple supply demand. There's going to be more trucks than loads available. So the loads that there are going to be weak. It's going to be low rates. Whereas Arkansas is 268 going in with 500 needed to come out. In California, Jesus, look at that. Good week to be in California. So now that you understand that, everything's looking pretty good. And that's just, I can't wait to get into this. It's been a while. And welcome, guys, man. It's been a while. I miss having these videos. Search loads. See, I'm already losing my tack here. Where am I at? We're going to do Los Angeles. Let's see. New search. Los Angeles, 120-mile radius. We're going to do van. We're going to do today and tomorrow. And let's dig in, guys. And if you like what I'm about to show you in this video, there's a link in the description. You can click it and try it out free for 30 days. Free is free and don't haul cheap. With these tools, no matter what lane you're in, whether you're familiar with the lane or not, you will have the competitive edge when dealing with the brokers. Also, the factoring company I choose to use is Triumph Business Capital. There's a link down there as well. Fill the information out or give the guy a call. The number that, or the guy's getting out of breath here. The number on the link or the website will take you to Mac. Tell Mac I sent you and get him to tell him you want a good deal on factoring. That's who I choose to use, man. I wouldn't choose nobody else. Next pay is priceless. So let's dig into this. Goodness, 5,000. You tell I wasn't paying attention. 5,000 loads in the Los Angeles market. Jesus. Here's a little thing I like to do right here. And after I get through explaining this for the new people coming in, I will carry on and move this along. So you can hit this little offer tab, and it'll show you the brokers that's got a posted offer. It's not the drivers putting offers in. This is brokers. So right here, you probably got some contract stuff. Whatever you got highlighted over here to the right, you can see right here, like True Freight. But let's go. I'm curious on this $85,000 load offer. You can scroll over here and scroll up or down. They need a van, liftgate. Chances are that's a fat finger. It's going to Maryland, so I guess that's 8,500. Sometimes they like to put extra zeros in there, get a little attention, get somebody to call them, you know. I fell for it before. So that's probably what's happening there. But a lot of times, this could be contract. This could run you through a month, 2 months. So it's worth a try to give them a try. So let's get out of that stuff and look at this one. Let's see, Santa Fe to Jersey City, and this is van freight, really? I mean, come on, guys. Van freight, $10,000. Again, this load right here on the 15-day average has been going for $8,500. They're trying to push it right now for 10 grand. So get some of that 10 band gain. It's just show what I was saying in the first of the video. The more trucks you have, the less freight versus more freight, less trucks. Supply and demand. And Los Angeles has got a lot of freight. And even Coyote's got some $10,000 loads. That's going up to old Bethpage, New York. I don't know where that's at. Let's see where that's at. I don't know where Bethpage is. I might run that run. No. I'd find something else. I love New York, just not New York City. Man, there's a lot of freight there. I can't believe this. That's good money, guys. Good money. I hope you're taking advantage of all of the freight out there. I've been sitting at home. I've had a lot going on lately. And, well, it's about time to get back rocking and rolling. Let's move up to NorCal area and do Tracy. I'm going to bump this up to 180 miles or 180-mile radius so I can get Sacramento area and the Bay Area all in one. And that's coming up with 2,300 loads. Again, let's hit the offer tab $11,000 loads going up to Staten Island. 30-day averages on that's 9. I don't know if I'd run that. I probably would. Staten's not that bad. California to Orlando for $9,000. That load's been going for 10.5, guys. $374 a mile on average cross country. And this is a 15-day average. It only comes with the pro version. That's what you're seeing here. It's $99 a month. A lot of people gripe about that, but I'll tell you right now, it costs you more money not having these tools than not having them at all. You could call about this load and you don't know that this load's been going for $374 a mile, and the broker says, "Man, I got $250 on this mile, $250 a mile on this load." That's good money. If you don't know any better, you take the load for $2.50 a mile, whereas you could have got $374. So that right there is that's a lot of money right there. That's 6 months. That's a year subscription right there alone. So on one load. Now, how many loads do you run a week, a month, a year? It adds up. It costs more money not to have these tools, guys. Trust me there. 23. Let's go on up to the Seattle market. Seattle, Washington. It's been a while since I've been up there. It's a pretty country. Almost 1,200 loads in the Seattle market. Nah, that's pretty good. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's real good. Let's see, 8,000 back to Madison, Alabama. I think Madison's right around Birmingham, New Jersey. Some Alabama loads. So let's see what this has been going for. They're trying to push it for 83. It's been going for 65 on the last 2 weeks. So still not bad, but 83. They must not have enough trucks up there. Let's shoot down to Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri. What you got? 1,300 loads, looking solid. That's super strong. Let's go over to St. Louis. I'm gonna say 22. St. Louis is usually quite a bit different than Kansas City. Still 22. Can I get 22? No, but I will settle at 1,800, and that's still a lot of loads in the KC or St. Louis market. It's good. Let's see what kind of money's on the board. What are you getting coming down to Florida? I've been hearing people come down to Florida from the Midwest for $6,000 and $7,000, and that's going up to Maine or Massachusetts. Orlando for 5. Average has been 38, but they're trying to push it for 5 right there, guys. It's yep, looking good. And I'm gonna shoot down to the Dallas market, Dallas, Texas. I was looking at a load, about to go take it out there in a day or two, but I don't know what the market's at. And that right there tells you the market's strong. The market's real good. Let's see. Dallas market coming out. Rialto, California for 85. Damn, that's good money right there. I bet. See, $1,800 has been the average. They're trying to push it for 40 or 85. I bet you this is a round trip. Power only. Blah, blah, blah. And it's power only, probably round trip. I don't know. You'd have to call them. And I don't know about this 93,000 either, but be worth a call. Let's see. Damn, that's good money going up there. All right, let's move on down to Houston. Houston, Texas. What you got? 1,800. Still pretty good for that market. 1,800 in Houston, Texas. Let's shoot over to Birmingham. I know Birmingham's a smaller market, but every now and then I like to check it. 688 loads, and that's going to pick up a lot of Georgia stuff, which I'm about to cover. So Birmingham's got almost 700. Atlanta coming in 2,000. Oh, close. 1,799. I wonder what stuff's going across country. Oh, excuse me, cross country for. Let's see. Atlanta to Atlanta for 11. That's going to be long-term available, 5,000 mile weeks or more. It's a team power only. Not want that one. Let's see. Where's the Cali? Here's the San Andreas. It's been going for 41. That's pretty good. Back when I used to run California, if I could get 35 out, I was happy. 35 out, and I'd usually get 5 to 6 coming back. But that was a few years ago. Nowadays, I'd probably get 4 or 5 out and come back for 8 to 10. So I need to swap it up. Shoot down into Savannah. See what those ports are doing. Savannah's coming in with 703. Not too shabby for Savannah. Let's kick out the Carolinas. Columbia, Sakakalagi coming in with 1,700 loads, looking good. Let's go over to the Charlotte market. Charlotte coming in with 1863, looking good. Let's shoot over to let's check out Nashville. I had one guy ask me why don't I ever check out the Memphis market, and I do sometimes. It's just been a while. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's cover Nashville. 947 in the Nashville market, looking good. Now let's go over to Memphis, and I'll finish what I was saying. Impact those numbers. My finger didn't want to work. Memphis coming in with 1,300. As I was saying, I just don't cover Memphis a lot, just like I don't cover a lot of the cities in the country. There's just so many. I just try to stick to a certain hub, a certain group around the nation. And Memphis is just, I need to key it in there because it's pretty far away from St. Louis or Dallas or hell, even Birmingham or Atlanta. So maybe I should key it in there because I've always done good with Memphis. I like Memphis. Always done good coming out. And there's a $6,000 load going to Seattle. It's been going for 58, so they're almost right there on the money. I'm not going to click into it, but you can also do search trucks. And you can see how many trucks are in these areas as well. You can click on this search tab right here, search trucks, and see how many trucks is posted in the Memphis market or whatever market you want to search. Let's check out Columbus, Ohio. Get back to track here. Columbus coming in with 29, almost 3,000 loads, and yeah, let's see the money. What you got on the board for money? Ohio, 6,000 to Washington. Yeah, you can do a little better than that. Come on now, 6,000. Nevada. See, I mean, why would you go to? I guess I see why you'd go to Washington versus Las Vegas, but especially this week. But looking good. Washington, Phoenix, Arizona for 6. You don't want to go to Phoenix. La Mirada, California for 55, and that load's been going for about 4. That would be a good run because you know you're going to get a 10 banger coming out. So it's always good to go into a market to get a good banger coming out. As I've said for years now, your most important load is your next load. So just because you see, let's see, you see this Washington load on here, or say this Phoenix load on here, and that's the biggest money load on the board right here. Just, example here. Say this is the biggest load on the board, and you're like, man, that's 6,000 going to Phoenix. But there's a lower paying load, say 4,000 going to Dallas. Yeah, it just makes more sense to go to Dallas because your most important load is your next load. You don't want to end up in a dry market, which Phoenix is. So, anyway, let's go down to the Cincy market. Cincinnati, 3,300 loads in the Cincy market, looking good. See what kind of money y'all got. 65, 6, a lot of sixes. Ohio, let's go over to Indianapolis. Come on, Indy. 3,200 loads in that market. That's looking good. See if they got any good money on the board. 65 to go to Washington. See, stuff like this don't make sense. You could be over in Columbus, Ohio, and pick a load going to Washington for 65, or you can deadhead and take advantage of that low fuel consumption over to Indy and get the same paying load going to the same area. That's something you got to also factor in there. Let's see. Let's go up to Minneapolis. Spelled that wrong. How do you spell that? M-I-N. M-I-N-N-E. I'll do this all the time. Minneapolis. Coming in with 1,000 loads, looking good for the mini load, or Minneapolis, St. Paul area. I see a good paying load going up there. I might have to go. Let's see. Let's check out Detroit. What you got, Michigan? Then I'm gonna check Holland. 1,700 in the Detroit market. Holland, Michigan. I like Holland area. 1,500 loads in that market. Now let's check, see if they are king of freight. Chicago. What you got, Chicago? Can you beat, what was that, California? 52, maybe? Yep, they can beat them. 5,500 loads. 55. Damn, there's a lot of freight out there. 32,000. Chicago to Orlando. Come on, show me a round trip or something. Peak season dedicated route. Trip starts 11/28 to 12/23. So there you go. If you want to book, cover yourself for $35,000 for the 28th through the 23rd, right before Christmas, here's a peak season U.S. mail load, 20,000 pounds, and you need a team. So there you go. All right, guys, if you're hanging in there, you rock. Give me a big old thumbs up if you like the video. Consider subscribing if you don't. I put these videos out on the regular. Well, not lately. It's been about a month. But normally I put them out on the regular. And all other videos, all things trucking. Till that next video, guys. See you. Bye.